I am here to make burgers tonight from the farm share I showed you guys. As you can tell, it's been yesterday, mostly because I shaved my head, so you can tell that time has passed. Also, I'm wearing a different shirt. Generally, everything's different now. I got the door open, so you might hear some stuff outside, but it's too fucking hot. It's too hot. It's getting hot in here. So we're gonna make some delicious all beef burgers. Now, I haven't made an all beef burger in a while, but I got everything I think I need except for, oh, you know what? I am missing one thing. I gotta reach down and get it. I'm missing a glorious farm fresh egg. So let's get started. All right. I'm gonna start with our first ingredient, beef. Now, I pre-defrosted this, obviously, because you can't use frozen beef. I mean, you can. It would just be harder. Your hands would get sore. All right, here. Let's get this in here. Let's take a look at this. Maybe I might be needing to cut this open because it's created some kind of vacuum seal on this. So let's get it in there. Get in there. It's okay. You can come out anytime now. Really? You know what? We don't have time to wait. I'm hungry. It's already 6. This is my usual Friday night. This is the first time I'm kind of sharing it with anybody else that's not my beautiful girlfriend. But Friday nights tend to be beef night. We've really cut back a lot on beef, which is excellent. In fact, the reason I haven't really had a traditional beef burger, you can go away, be gone from me. I should have gotten some kind of cloth. Well, I have one here. Nope, I can't use that. That's what I use for my wax board. To wax the cutting board I have, my beautiful cutting board here. I don't just wax my board, although I do sometimes, but we'll keep it family friendly here. All right, yeah, so we got our nice beef there. Look at that. Really, really beautiful looking. I got some shallots. I'm going to cut up here, some chives, some fresh oregano, some Worcester. I got some brown sauce here. Then we're going to add breadcrumbs and egg as a binder. That's all great. But the first step is the most important step. The most important step is I am going to pour myself a glass of wine here because it's Friday night. I'm off work and I get to do what I want because I'm 40 years old and I'm making burgers and I can open it. I can open this. I know how to open wine. I do. I promise. What the fuck? This usually doesn't happen to me. Give me it. Give me the wine. Why is this happening to me? Guys, why is this happening to me, guys? I just want my wine. See, there we go. There we go. This is, of course, from Magnata's, which is a local institution. In my local, I mean local to Ontario. It's sort of one of those like larger craft brew places. And this is a French blend. You can see here, delicious French blend. Yeah, that's the ticket. Oh God, so good. Okay, let's get to making our burgers. So, actually, I'm gonna place that over here. And if you get, fuck. If you got a shallot, you gotta do the shallot spin. No, don't go away. I'm doing the spin, the shallot spin. Now, everybody's got a different way of cutting shallots. So, what I like to do personally is you cut the bottom and the top off. You get that bottom and top out of here. They got to go to a club together. And then I want to score just down the side to get that skin. Nobody likes the skin. I mean, like, to be fair, most things we eat without the skin. We remove the skin first. There are exceptions, of course. Apples, chicken. But, like, you know, you don't really leave skin on the beef because you got to use that to make a coat with. So the way I like to do this, and I learned this again from my own YouTube videos that I watch on cooking, which is how I learn literally everything I've learned recently about cooking. Big shout out to Zach with the Fatback and Notorious Foodie and all of those really cool online guys. I'm just going to score. Let me see. It's hard to cut when you're also trying to show someone what you're cutting. So score down the sides. Nice thing here. And then you're gonna chop in. You're gonna chop in proper concentrics. I can do this normally. I do this normally. This is not a performance issue. This is not a performance issue. So yeah, and then I'm gonna take that good sharp knife here, cutting it into bits. Give me the bits. Try not to cut your finger, but if you do, it only gives you a cool scar that you can go, hey chicks, check it out. Not only do I know how to cook, I also hurt myself doing it like a professional. Yeah, get that right in there. That's good. And I want 2 of these because I want this mixed into the burger. I like a loaded burger, basically. I like a burger. When I usually do a turkey burger, I tend to put that in with some bell pepper and some jalapeno, but we're going a little more traditional tonight, a little more traditional. So get that out of there. Get out of there. Shallot spin. Oh, fuck. Shallot spin. Look at that. Really beautiful. Score the side. Get that out of there. Get that skin off. Get that. Am I taking too much? I think I'm maybe taking too much of the skin. Whoo! That's the onion for you. That's the onion for you. The onion news. The news is my eyes are watering and my mouth is watering. Everything's watery. Except for the burger. So we're going to take that. Chop that down. I see you. I see you in the comments criticizing my technique. My technique is not flawless, but you know what? It works for me. Come on, dance, 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 let's chop it up. It's time to do the chop, chop, boys. Chop, chop, boys. All right, look at that. We got some good. There's onion everywhere. We got good onion. I'm going to pop that right in here. Get that right in there. Yeah, that's what we're going to want to do. Get that right in there. I really should have grabbed some paper towel. I'm tied to everything. I got to take the wine glass. Hold my lav mic for me. Hold my lav mic, wine glass. Got my cleaners. I use Attitude Cleaner, by the way. This is another Canadian brand. I've been trying to keep everything more or less Canadian. You're probably having a hard time hearing me because my thing is getting drunk. Where's that from? Where's that from? Oh, the wine glass. The wine bottle. All right. Let's wipe down my board here. Get that out of the way. You can't see shit with that in there. Can't see shit. Get out of here. Still dirty. It's fine if things get dirty, you know. Everybody's so perfect looking when they're making stuff on YouTube Shorts and TikTok. But we're not about that. We're about realism. We're about naturalness. We're about wine. All right. So I got some fresh oregano here. Orangino. Remember the Orangina commercials? Those were weird. I still got that on there. I don't need this. Ah, I dropped my oregano! No! It's oregano! It's oregagon. So we're going to take off the leaves stem here. Use your sharp thumbnails and fingernails, which I don't have. I bite my nails too much. That's my problem, is I'm a biter. I'm a biter. I'm a chewer. I'm an all-around oral guy. Take that out of here. Get out of here. Get out of here. Get oregano sticks. Don't need no oregano sticks. We need oregano leaves. Whew, that wine's kicking in. It's a Friday night and that wine's kicking in. Look at all this. Oh, God, that smells. Woo! This is what we're doing. Because it's a Friday night and I'm feeling right. And other dad rock anthems. Get that beef. All right, yeah, we're gonna get some oregano cut up. Oh God, yeah, get it in there, dice it real good. Again, I am making fun of my technique. My technique is it's a workman's technique. It's an everyman's technique. There's nothing fancy about my technique, because my technique is for the boys. Let's hear it for the boys. Let's get this burger, boys. I know a bunch of boys. Again, right in there. Some nice. All right. Next up is the chives. And yes, I know. We all know about Chive Guy and his perfect cutting of chives. See you tomorrow, Chef 911. All right. Now, you're normally supposed to like wrap these with like a little thing to keep them all in line, but like, you know what? We're not fancy. I would love to be fancy. Being fancy requires money, or at least a commitment of some sort. And this is Friday night, and I need some more wine. So we're gonna get this going. Nice and small. Good stuff. Really good stuff. Yeah, get that in there. Look at that. Look at how I just gave up at the end. I was doing really good. I was doing really fine. And then I just gave up. Story of my life. I can see you professional chefs watching this, if anyone's watching this, besides my mom watching this, and my girlfriend. They're different people. It's important you know that. Some fresh greenery. Slide that right along there. Good stuff, yeah. All right, now the next step is vitally important. Okay, you're not going to want to forget this one. It's pouring more wine. I like Magnatas. It's very inexpensive and great on a Friday night, but also very tasty. You know, it's not like getting dirt wine from a convenience store. Thanks, Dougie. So look at that. That's looking really good. You can see there, that's looking really good. And we're going to add a little bit of the brown sauce to it. There's a lot of things you can put in for kind of that smoky, that savory flavor. I mean, it's a burger, the whole thing's savory, but there's a lot of things you can put in. I like maybe a little bit of shot of whiskey if you're feeling saucy that evening. You know, if you want that kind of like down home country smell. There's some smoke extract too. If you're like me and live in an apartment and can't get within 100 yards of a barbecue without violating your lease. Or you can add like, you know, even a little bit of wine if you want, a little bit of a thick red wine, a port. You know, that's really where a lot of the kind of the flavor can come from, is from that. So we're gonna get that in there. And now my delicious, look at this, my delicious egg. It's brown, so you know it's not factory. You know how they make eggs in a factory. All right, and then some crumbs here. Just standard breadcrumbs. Normally, like, what I do like to do is I do like to make my own breadcrumbs. I'll buy like a baguette. I'll let it sit out for like a day. Not like, it's in the container. I just want it to go stale. I don't like put it on the porch or nothing. But like I let it sit out, get stale, and then I want to blend that down and add some, like, maybe some spices to it, some Italian spices or some savory spices. But I have time for that today. So you're getting President's Choice pre-made. Anyway, you're gonna sprinkle in just a nice dusting of breadcrumbs. Now, boys and girls and non-binary folks, it's time to get our hands dirty. Cold meat. Some people like to wear gloves. I would like to wear gloves. I don't have any gloves. Good stuff, really in there. Mix it about. Oh, yeah. Oh, don't read anything into this. I think we're probably going to get like maybe 4 burgers out of this. So I'll probably freeze 2 because I want to do some sides too. I don't want to carb load on a lot of burgers. I'm trying to, I know I don't look it, but I have been very conscious about what I eat, what I put in my body. I don't want to, say that I'm 100% perfect all the time because I'm not. I was tired last night, so we ordered pizza. But when it comes to what I make, I want everything to be as fresh and nice and good as possible. Oh, God, this is really good beef. This is really... Willow Tree Farms has some fantastic meat and produce. I've got lots of good produce, too. So we're gonna get all that in there. Oh, God, yeah. Oh, so warm and wet. Again, don't read into that. Look at that. Look at that beautiful mixed burger. Okay, let's get these made into patties and then put them away, and then we'll work on the sides. This is fun. I'm having fun. Isn't being fun the most important thing outside of, earning money and keeping your head above water in a never-ending capitalist hellscape where even your favorite hobbies have to be monetized? Let me get rid of this garbage here. I brought a garbage over. You see, I can plan after I've started. I'm going to probably quarter these. So I'm going to take this, just round it out into... So let's take these and get up in there. Get some patties made. Patties market. Again, I'm really placing myself geographically, aren't I? So I'm going to take these nice round balls. 1. There we go. Yeah, I'm going to get 4 beautiful burgers out of these. Now, a lot of people, there's this trend of smash burgers. I can tell you right now, I fucking hate smash burgers. Every time I see a beautiful, thick, wonderful patty, and then someone comes along and they're just fucking pressing it down into the dirt, I empathize. with that patty. You could have been a beautiful, round, glorious, juicy burger, but now you're just flattened by the world and a guy named Chuck with too many tattoos. All right, there we go. Wipe your hands clean. I didn't get any on my board, which is good. I usually give my board a bit of a wipe. But you can see here, look at those. Those are going to be beautiful. Some people eat these every fucking day. I couldn't. Honestly, I couldn't. I'd be fucking burping. And, I promised myself I wouldn't swear. I promised myself this would be family friendly. But who am I kidding? I've never been family friendly. Families avoid me. Like my own. Get on my wine glass. There you go. Is that, maybe I can just stay on my wine glass. That way, when I go to take a wine drink, it's just so you can hear everything. These are going to go to the fridge. All right, now it's time to do the asparagus. Give me this. My microphone. Hopefully you're working still and not just completely frizzing out because you've been too close to the wine, which that's a very understandable mood. So we've got some asparagus here. I'm going to do an asparagus side. And that is going to be, again, from the farm share I got from Willow Tree Farms. Look at that. Oh, beautiful. Beautiful asparagus. Absolutely gorgeous stuff right there. Yeah. You know you want it. You know you want it. You can't have it. You want it. You can't have it. It's mine. All right. So asparagus for 2. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. That's 6 apiece. We're going to wrap up the rest here. Don't need them. Save them for later. All right. I'm just going to take these guys here and chop the ends off. Get those out of here. No one likes any ends. All right. Put that in there. Those go in there. We're going to add a little bit of avocado oil. Really good for your health. I've been switching to avocado oil in order to kind of cut out the more trans fats, oils, stuff. I don't know. It's healthy for you. All right, now comes the seasoning. We got some garlic powder. I guess you can tell I'm a big Costco shopper because, like, honestly, who the fuck isn't these days? They're the best place ever. Sponsor me, Costco. Some garlic. Alongside some paprika. Some smoked paprika. This is good stuff right here. All right, and we're just gonna get those all, look at them, get them all mixed up. Oh yeah, this good looking asparagus. Asparagus versus Gamera. I didn't need you right now. I do need you in the future, but not at this moment. We got our asparagus. We got our burger. And it's a thick burger. She's thick. Let's do up some potatoes. I have these wonderful... This is my potato drawer. Stare into my potato drawer and witness only the spud. All right, I got some wonderful fingerling potatoes here. These were, again, showed off from my farm share. I'm going to be getting this every week. So this is going to be my weekly Friday night from now on. It's going to be great. I'm excited. All right. Pop that over here. Don't need it right now. Now, these guys, there's not really much you need to do to them, but I'm gonna get a bit of a quarter going on them. I'm using just this basic knife guy. Very satisfied with it. It's very sharp. It's a Tramontina. Yeah, the bird likes it too. Tramontina. It's it's part of a set. Isn't that expensive? I would like a nice wooden knife, maybe one of those ones that's made by a samurai or something. But this is cool for now. All right, so I'm just gonna have them like that. Oh, look at them. Beautiful inside. Beautiful. Really, really tasty looking. I could eat one right now, but that wouldn't be advised because raw potato does not taste that great. Now we're going to start by putting these guys on a boil, and then we're going to season them. So I guess there's really nothing left now but to cook. All right, now we're assembling our final pieces. Look at that, I got a nice caramelized onion and a beautiful slice of tomato. We've got our fresh, farm fresh Canadian lettuce. You know how freaking rare Canadian lettuce is? You know how hard it is to find lettuce that's Canadian? You swear, like, this is one of the easiest things to grow, but we don't grow it. All right, and a nice lettuce on there, yeah. Oh, that's a lot of lettuce. I don't need that. Look at that mile-high burger. Oh my God. Oh my God. You put that on there. And there you have it. Get all this shit out of the way. Get out of the way. No one needs you. You don't need you. Cut one too many. Look at that. Look at that absolutely gorgeous burger. Got nice seasoned asparagus here, roasted to perfection. That's not roasted, it's fried, but you've got these wonderful fingerling potatoes that look absolutely amazing. And most importantly, and never forget, you got your wine. Because cooking without wine is like sex without the straps. Woo! Let's give a bit of a taste here. Let's try one of these asparagus. Mm-hmm. It's got that smoky and that garlic flavor. Still got a good crisp to it. God damn! One of these fingerling potatoes I'm gonna eat with my hot. You got these fingerling potatoes. They're not too hot. Really nice. I used a vegetable seasoning on that because potato is a vegetable. Don't let anyone forget. And then finally, look at that beautiful burger. Look at it. Stunning. Let's take a bite of that. Oh, it's dripping. That's good. All right. I'm going to go eat this shit. You guys do what you're going to do. Click that next video. I'll try to have one in the corner. If not, I don't know. Go watch some Jenny Nicholson or something. Yeah. I've been Chris. And this is my cooking.